Hi guys, I just got a text off a friend. I've literally finished making my shield video and I got a text. It's kind of sparked me to make another video that it's about a topic that's very sensitive. I feel quite strongly for. He's basically getting a bit of grief from a few people he worked with, and you know, they're not physically bullying him, they're talking behind his back, all this sort of crap. And I kind of figured, hey, you know, I'm going to make a video on it because I feel the exact same. A lot of the stuff that I do makes me different. Now, I don't know what it is in the world nowadays, but if you're different, people will pick you apart for it. They will make your life hell. They will take apart your decisions. They will mock you. They'll, you know, throw all this sort of grief in your direction because you're not what they define as normal. Now, the unfortunate thing is there is no staple version of normal. There is nothing written down in the dictionary that says normal for a human being, because every single person in the world is different. I don't care what anyone says. Even identical twins are going to be different in some way, shape or form. So, you know, it kind of makes me wonder why people can't just be more open, why they can't be more human, if you will, because, you know, sometimes people don't think before they do things, sometimes people do, but a lot of people don't realise what talking behind someone's back can actually do to that person. You know, a lot of the time the person does know you're talking behind their back. It's not surprising. Some people are actually quite clever at figuring it out, other times people are told, but, you know, it's actually quite hurtful to people's feelings to know that people are talking behind their back, because I've known a fair few people that have been, I won't say weak, they sought other methods to forget some of the stuff that happens to them. A few of them have self-harmed. Now, it drives me insane to know that people willingly do stuff like that because of stuff that other people have done to them. Now, I can understand it, but I can't. You know, I know why people do it, because I know what the body does when it's harmed. It releases, you know, basically a happy chemical that makes you a little bit cheerier, makes you forget it for a while. But what I don't understand is why people willingly do that, because if it really gets that bad, then talk to someone. You know, getting back onto the topic of the person texting me, he's talking to me, which is a really good way of dealing with things, because it doesn't matter who you are, what you do, or anything. Everybody needs someone there to be able to turn around and talk to. You need to have that one person that you can basically confide in, because otherwise you're going to be sat on all of these emotions and it's just going to drive you insane. You're just going to lose it, you know. And for the people out there who, you know, talk behind people's backs, that have realised that they do this stuff to people, you know, so the littlest insults, ignoring people, you know, I hope you can realise just what it can do to a person, because, you know, the world's in enough of a state as it is without having people bullying each other, you know, picking people apart. It's just, it makes it so much worse. One of the philosophies, I call it a philosophy, one of the things I go by is every single day I try to make at least one person smile, because I know by making one person smile I've made someone happy, even if it's only for a split second. At least I have made that one person happy. I haven't intentionally gone out and made someone cry. I haven't thought about punching someone. I've made someone's day by making them smile. You know. Excuse me. It drives me mad to know that people can be so insensitive about other people. And then when something happens to them, they expect the world to stop and pay attention to them. And it just doesn't work that way. So I'm going to stop ranting because this is getting nowhere. I'm just going to end up drawing circles around myself. Basically, to sum it up, for the people out there that know that or realise that they might pick on one person a little bit too much, for the love of God, just for once, stop. Think about what you're going to say. Don't pick apart someone's decision. Don't make jokes about what they can do. Find something about them that's positive. and go on that positive fact. If you can't find anything positive about them, then you need a slap, because every human has something positive about them. Maybe it's not different in every single person, but there is always something, and there always will be. So just find that positive fact and go on that positive fact. You know, you don't have to pick someone apart because they're different. Everyone's different. They might not like what you wear, they might not like the way you talk, but it doesn't give anybody the right to turn around and start picking on that person because they're different. It's just not on. No one has that right. So end rant before I start going on again. Yeah, I'll leave it there.